What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Climb Tapping Live Week 4, right, bro? Week 4, Day 1. Let's get it. Closing out the day here, knocking out some tasks for the end of the day, calling some sellers at the end of the day, getting things rolling. Picking up Investor Lift this week, so hype about that. Get it.
Ooh. Boy, oh boy.
Awesome, man. Getting it live. I got a couple sellers I need to call, actually, so Emeka, what you got going on, brother?
Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. What you got going on today, man? All right. I think you went out now. I can't hear you. Good, y'all. So I'm about to give this here a call. Having a good day, man. Working on a few different deals, package deals. Just got a random RV park in today. So I hit up John Lim about that. Gonna get that one shaking. That one's gonna be lit. It's like 130 spaces. All right, so this lady, I need to get a hold of this guy's sister here because she's the one in charge of the property. Let me get them a call real quick.
Please leave your message for 31.
Another call, double dial.
Oh,
Hey, Emily.
yes.
Hey, this is Olu. We spoke with Bill, your brother. He told me to give you a ring about the bank building.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't catch you at a bad time, did I?
No, not at all.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know a ton about it. But he said that you guys might be thinking about selling it, and I just wanted to see if maybe we're a good fit for it.
Who are you with?
We're just private investors here in the area. Is this you guys wanted to sell?
We might have a possibility because there's a couple of other parties interested, and
Oh, cool.
I didn't know if you were one of them.
Oh, cool. Okay. Where you guys at with the process and everything with this one?
One has to call me yet. They have not called me. So this is a commercial building, you know that?
Yeah, he told me it was like an old key bank building.
Right. It's not that old.
Good. Has anyone been like renting it out, or has it been vacant for a while?
It's dark.
It's dark.
What
do you mean dark?
That they're paying rent, but they're not occupying it.
Gotcha. Okay. And how long did they have left on the lease? Like, I think he mentioned like 10 years or something.
I believe it's 8 left.
8 left. So, I mean, how's everything going with like the selling process? Are you guys thinking about listing it with like a broker, or you guys looking to just sell it to an investor off market?
I am broker. Are you a broker?
I'm not a broker. That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't tell me you're a broker. Well, that definitely helps out.
Mm-hmm.
So, is one listed or is it still off market?
It's not on the market. I mean, if you're serious, you know, we could talk about it more. But I don't know what you want to do.
Well, all he told me, and we're looking to buy different types of properties, so residential, commercial. If it's not a fit for us, I'll let you know as soon as I know. But we also work with some other investors that buy some of our deals sometimes. So I was really just looking to get a better idea of what state the property's in and what's kind of going on with it, just to get an idea if there's anything that we'd want to do with it. All he told me is that was formerly a key bank. He did mention that they weren't occupying it currently, so I wanted to confirm that, and just want to get an idea like what type of condition and what kind of repairs it might need, those sorts of things.
Well, what company are you with?
Well, I'm a private investor, so I just buy
Mhm.
properties in the area that work for me or for the other investors I work with. If I were to buy this
Okay.
property, I just put it in the street name LLC most likely.
Right. It is, let's see, trying to think. They are, building's not that old, okay? The building's about 12 years old.
Okay.
12 years old, and it's in good shape. They've maintained it.
Excellent. Okay. And do you have the address for it? He all he could tell me was on the corner of Roxville.
It's 5233 Rockville Road.
6233 Roxville Road.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. 524.
Got it. Okay.
It's on the corner of Lyndhurst Road,
Gotcha.
Lyndhurst and Rockville Road.
Okay. Do you have photos of it?
If you go on Google Earth map, Google Earth, you'll find it. It's
Okay.
5242 Rockville Road, and it's Indianapolis, Indiana.
Gotcha. Okay. And you don't have any interior photos of it by any chance, do you?
Interior photos, no, I do not.
Okay.
It's just basically set up like a bank. It has, on the one side, it has the tellers line. On the other side, it has the offices. You have the like a break room, and then you have the technical data wiring set up in another room.
Got it. Okay. Okay. And did you guys have like a price in mind that you're looking to get for it?
Probably right now about 925,000.
925.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm not sure if you've been in there recently or if you'd even know, but have you thought about how much repairs it might need, if any at all, to get it like up and ready?
It does not need any repairs.
Okay, so everything in there is. I mean, I know it's only 12 years old, but I still good to ask,
Oh, it's a triple net lease, so they've taken care of everything. They go in and, they maintain the exterior, the interior. It's not like, okay, they left and that's it. It's
Okay.
only been vacant for a couple of years.
Okay, good.
Not vacant, but
Dark.
dark, yeah.
Okay. And how much are they paying on the current lease?
I can't tell you that right now. I mean, I don't even know who you are, or any information.
Sure.
It's that because it's it's confidential information with them. I'd have to get a confidentiality agreement with you and see if, I could disclose that.
Sure, got it.
to
Yeah,
you.
I mean, I totally understand. I had just talked to Bill about this property over on Jackson Street. He kind of told me he wasn't really looking to do anything with that one. And then he just happened to mention to me this old Key Bank building, and he gave me your number to call you so that I could,
Right.
see if it's a fit. So I don't know what information you need from me. I was just trying to, gather kind of like how much money it's making, what's your asking price, so I could run some numbers and see like what type of return we'd be getting here if we, put something together to do this deal.
Right. Well, you cannot assume you cannot assume the rest of their lease.
Okay, so it expires upon sale.
Right.
Okay, no worries. So if we were to buy it, like in their current triple net lease, is there like a certain time frame they need to get out, or how does that work?
I do not know. This is not, this is my mother's property. I would have to look at it further, what it states.
Okay,
I am not the owner of this property. My mother is.
I got you, Emily. I mean, it sounds like I'm kind of just bothering you about this. I really feel like a nuisance.
No,
I'm just trying
you're
to.
not bothering me. It's you're not bothering me. It's 7:15. I don't know where you're calling from. Where is this area code 301 from?
This is Maryland, so I'm in Maryland. Yeah.
Okay. Not a problem. You're not bothering me. I just don't know anything about you
Sure.
or, your credentials, or you're calling me out of the blue. I know you had called before, but there's certain things as a broker, an Indiana broker and appraiser that I have to follow guidelines of the state with my license.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I would have to speak to the bank.
Yeah.
So I can't disclose very much information on their behalf.
Okay. No, I totally understand.
They have a broker that has it listed for sublease.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Not that I don't want to give you the information, but this is, just because Bill gave it to you out of the blue, I have to follow my guidelines as a licensed broker here in Indiana, and, the rules they've imposed with their lease before I disclose anything.
Oh, okay. No, that totally clears it up for Emily. It kind of adds a little bit more clarity. I didn't realize they were trying to get like a sublease on it and, other things. I just thought it was, hey, family owns it.
Be available for sale, but there's some conflict of interest. Okay, they cannot sell it. They want somebody else to sell it, and that would be up to me.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Well, listen.
You want to send me an email with your information, and I can give you my email address.
Yeah. What type of information would you need from us?
Okay, let me give you my email address. It's Amily, AMILY, B and boy, Champus T, Tom, S, Sam, I, A, M, Mary,
Mhm.
P, Paul, A, and then S is in Sam, at gmail.com. I mean, your full name, your address, your telephone number, what you're interested, in doing with this. And I would need to send you some type of confidentiality
Yeah, like
agreement that you need to sign so we can proceed forward.
an NCNDA, right?
I don't know what, like non-disclosure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we usually do on like deals like this. Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't have an issue sending my information
you
over to
know,
Emily.
what kind of properties you have purchased? Have you purchased other commercial properties?
For sure. Yeah, no, that's not an issue we have. I mean, I've not purchased a bank before or done a deal on any sort of bank before. But
Mm-hmm.
I can send you over the information and we'll just go from there. I'm honestly, like, if I'm being 100% honest with you, I'm not sure at all if this would even be a fit for us. It was
I
just
don't. I don't think it will be because they really do not want another bank to be there.
what do they want to be there?
Anything but a bank.
This is the current bank who holds the triple net.
Yes.
Do they like open
Usually
up a
they
new branch
not
there?
like to put other banks in there because then they become competition.
Right. That makes sense. So it sounds like maybe they opened up another branch nearby, or they had two branches that were pretty close to each other. And
Exactly. Yes.
okay, all right. So they're looking for maybe like, I guess we'll just have to look at the outside pictures of the building more and see if maybe there's something I can think of to use it for. If they don't want it to be a bank, and that's going to be like a big objection for them, like selling or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there any other properties or land that you guys might want to sell, or other?
Not currently. We have wet land.
Okay.
Personally, I have some land in Westfield, Indiana. I'm sorry. I've been working all day. It's like 6
Oh, no,
o'clock. 6 o'clock this morning. 6 o'clock was my quitting time. So
Yeah, no, my partner thinks I'm crazy. I like go all day. I got like a battery in my back, so I get it.
I usually do too, but we had my kids' graduation over the weekend on Saturday.
Oh, awesome.
A lot of prep, and then in church, you got a scholarship for college.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. So it's kind of like been a busy few days. I have a parcel of land up in Westfield
Okay.
that we currently have for sale through a broker. So, I don't know if you buy land or not.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just like wetland stuff where we wouldn't be able to build.
It's not wetland. It's buildable.
Okay.
You just can't build over the drainage ditch. You could put a parking lot over it, but you can't build a structure on the drainage ditch. It's just flat land right now. That's all it is.
Okay.
They redid US 31, and they closed the limited access.
What's the address to this one?
It's
Okay.
two separate words, Drive. And it's off 191st Street at the roundabout, just south of the roundabout. And it's in front of Paddock Towing. They do truck towing. It's zone general business, and it's just west of the, they call it something else. I can't remember right now. They have baseball diamonds there. Westfield Park, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at that one too while I'm, doing Google Earth around the bank to kind of see what.
It's actually a good investment. I have somebody currently interested in storage or a daycare.
Oh, nice. Okay.
When I actually, for the bank, there's a couple of interested buyers, so I start to talk with the bank further on that.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess then it would be best for me to probably check back in probably a week or two to kind of see what they're thinking and what they want to
Well,
do with
you
it.
want to go ahead and send me your email, because I will be talking to the bank on Wednesday again.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, and I got your email here, so yeah, I'll shoot you an email and just go from there.
I mean, like, what kind of like, is it a group of investors or?
Yeah, for something like this, it would definitely be myself and my partners. Most of what we do is a lot of like, it depends, right? We do a lot of single family stuff. We do a lot of different stuff with land. We do stuff with multifamily as well. Like I said, I haven't done anything with a bank before, but Bill mentioned it to me and it seemed like an interesting opportunity. So I wanted to check it out and see what possibilities might be there. It's definitely something a little bit unorthodox for us. So, like I said, it might not be the best fit. A piece of land that's buildable is definitely something that's more up our alley than a bank, but I still am going to check it out and see if it's something that, hey, maybe we can do something on.
Mm-hmm. So you basically like cold called them on his house, or?
No, I don't cold call. I don't know how they got in contact with them. I'm basically the person that works in the finance and underwriting department, and I just look at deals all day, figure out which ones work for us and which ones don't. And so my partners send me leads, say, hey, talk to this person. They said we had a conversation with them about the property, and I just kind of go over those details I got and figure out if we're a deal or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's gonna be selling his home.
Yeah, the one on Jackson Street. I think.
Right.
I think he said he didn't. Well, he told me, maybe it was a while ago, or no, he told Carlos on my team he didn't want to sell that. So, but he told me
a while ago. So
yeah.
Now it was, well, that was what, about a month ago, 3 weeks ago or so.
Yeah. So he's maybe changed his mind a little bit since then.
No, he's preparing it to sell it.
Oh, got it. Are you gonna list that one for him? That would be pretty cool.
Well, he's talked to a few people independently. I might handle the paperwork.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe I'll take a look at that. I didn't know he still wanted to sell. So I'll check back in with him too, so that maybe we can do something with that.
Yeah, he's gonna put it on the market for about in about a week to 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay. Well, listen, Emily, I really appreciate your time. I'm going to do a little bit more digging, like I said, into all of these here. I'll check out the property. If it looks like any possibility, I'll shoot you an email on that or the land.
All right. That is fine.
Thank you so much, and you have a great Monday evening.
All right. You do the same. Thank you. Bye.
That was an interesting call. I give myself like a 6 out of 10, but 8 out of 10 for recovery.
She had some very unsure in her voice. Sounded like she was tired. She was half
Yeah.
asleep.
She was a broker, and she was tired, so I get it. And I didn't really have any details about the property. I don't know if Bill's her best pal, but it sounded like she was like, "Oh my gosh, Bill sent another guy over here." So
Yeah, definitely that was like a trigger for her.
yeah, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned Bill. But yeah, interesting. Like I said to her, I mean, I really don't know if there's going to be anything that we could do with this.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely sounds interesting, though. All right, y'all know the drill. After a call, we update the next contact date, update the notes, and keep it moving from there. Hold on 1 second. Yo, my sister got me a gift. I need to use this thing. It's like a little mic. See if that helps with the audio. Have a mic, y'all. Lit. No feedback shouting.
That's a mic?
Hold on. I don't think you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me. Okay, let me change my settings. All right, cool. Hello.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
I don't know. I think my computer thinks this is like my headphones. Mac life. There we go. Cool. Oh. Alright. So that's not gonna work right now. I need to get an adapter. All good. Anyway, guys, so what do we work out with? I think I might have to meet you, bro. I'm getting like some feedback. Okay, thank you. So what do we work on today, y'all? Hopefully there's no feedback now, but we figured it out. I got the just get the adapter for this, but what are we working on today? So today from the acquisition side, we sent out some offers starting this morning. We got probably about, I'd say, I didn't actually count this. Yeah, that's not, maybe I should start doing that number in this list, but we got, I don't know, this is probably like one, probably like 20, 15 to 20 hot leads in the pipeline. We got 7 sellers that we got contracts in the air. So going to get those back. Well, 2 of them are basically in review, where we're basically like working through some things, making sure everything's on the up and up. One person is kind of like ghosting us, so I'm about to actually cancel that contract. One of the sellers, I think they have some questions because they looked at it, so our team is hitting them up. I'll double check if they need anything from me. I didn't see any updates yet on that one. Other seller, checking back in with him because he was mailing me some updates. It's always interesting, right? We got one seller who wants to mail us some updates on the contract because he's just old school. Like he told me, he's like, listen, I don't even want to fax it. I'm just old school. I don't even know how to work my computer. So I'm like, hey, nothing's wrong with it. He's mailed me like 3 other things so far. So hey, sometimes that's just how it is, but keep it moving. Awesome. What else we working on? Man, I got a bunch of people that I need to hit up actually. Oh, we also got, so guys, hiring like team members, like VAs is not always seamless. So I hired a bunch of people last week, 3 people so far for the lead manager role. And I've already had to like, well, one of them didn't want to do the lead manager role. She's from like BPO. And the other one just ghosted and quit. And so did another one. So definitely something that happens. I'm talking like first day, like, hey, yes, I accept the role, and then don't show up to your first day. That type of ghost. So definitely interviewing some new people today and seeing who can tap in with us to help us hit all of our goals for the team. And also, man, getting these offers out, making sure that we're hitting our targets for the day. Team is moving strong. Got some people some cash apps today. Picking up investor lift. Yo, Mecca, what'd you work on today, bro? Got any cool stuff? I know you got some cool stuff cooking. Any interesting stories, man? You always got some. Any VAs sending you llama pictures and pork chops?
Today was actually probably one of the better days.
No VA for it.
Yeah, no real surprises on transaction end. Got a deal closed that was on Friday that was funded today. So it feels good to get some team members paid, man. It's always a good feeling to get team members paid for their hard work, especially when it's been a lot of back and forth dealing with the property owner and all the above. That was good. Got some good news on some other deals that are supposed to be closing tomorrow and Wednesday as well. So those are on track and good to go. We are looking at picking up Investor Lift. Going to be a game changer and a huge game changer. So for all you people out there that are on the fence right now about figuring out what do I do with this deal that I don't know what to do with, I don't know how to dispo it, I don't know who to send it to, reach it out to, tap in with us. There's a lot of stuff coming here. A lot of stuff coming on this boat. I guarantee you we're going to be able to sell your deal. So good stuff coming there. Also, new developments with the Dispo team. I mean, we got their guys back from some time off last week with their family. So we're ramping things back up. We started a new texting platform last week, the week before with Launch Control. And for any of you guys out there that actually do texting, I know there's probably a decent amount of you guys that do, launch control is definitely something I would recommend. Traditionally, we came from using Batch. Batch is cool. Nothing against Batch, but making our ways with launch control right now, it's working pretty well. Really powerful software. So got some good things cooking with that as well. So yeah, man, it's the start of a money making Mondays. So this is where, we got a lot of stuff cooking for this week. Just got to execute and see what comes in. I smell some deals coming in. I smell some new opportunities coming in, some locked up contracts. So this is going to be a good week. It's definitely a good week. Absolutely. I think you're still muted.
Thank you, sir. I was definitely rapping to myself. I was basically saying, like, yeah, we're doing 2 to 3 deals a month right now. We're getting a few contracts every week, putting out multiple offers and contracts every day. And so just focused on literally hitting these numbers. So literally all of these things are helping us do that, from the acquisition side, the dispo side. One of the things that we really do on Mondays, and I made a video about this on YouTube as well, is we go over KPIs with the team. So we talk about literally all the KPIs from the previous week, Monday through Saturday, and literally go through those numbers together and kind of compare them to the previous week, kind of see where everyone's trending, talk about, why some numbers are like this and that. And so it's pretty awesome to go through KPIs and keep tracking on point. It's like a moving target, right? So we are adding things in, and scoping things out, making them even cleaner. Track your KPIs for sure. It's another thing that we're doing to hit this offer goal. Hire this VA to help out our lead managers so that they can follow up with certain leads that wouldn't be maybe a great use of time for them, and also keep track of stuff that falls through the crack, because we've got a lot of leads coming in. Okay, guys, so what I have coming up next actually on my calendar is a meeting with one. Let me show you guys. Today. So, all right. So I got a meeting coming up with. Let me show you. Let me clear some of this stuff. I don't want it to be like super overwhelming. All right, here we go. All right, so I got a meeting coming up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 VAs. All right, so we're gonna see. I think one of these people had Jonel. He has 2 VAs, I think. The rest of these people are individuals. So great. So this is gonna be pretty dope. Gonna get to interview with them. Check that out. I'll record it. I'll probably make that probably have to ask him first. Yeah, maybe I'll just ask him, hey, that might be weird for them. So yeah, but I'll tell you guys how it went and kind of talk about some of the questions that we're going through. Yo, Mecca, you want to drop some game, man? What are some tips for interviewing VAs that you have, and some of the roadblocks that you watch out for?
Biggest thing for interviewing VAs is that you guys always have to understand that, unfortunately, everything can be fabricated. Right? That's one of the biggest things I've learned about interviewing. I mean, that's really just in general, right? Whether it's VAs or a regular business, right? But more so in the VA world, when I say everything can be fabricated, you can honestly interview a VA, read their, look at their call recording, ask them a couple questions on a quick interview, and they seem perfect, right? They seem like they know systems. They seem like they know how to make calls, and they know how to handle a conversation. And then they come into your business and stink it up. Either they don't put the effort there, or there's always an excuse. So one thing I've learned is that when you're vetting out VAs, make your vetting out process consistent, right? From pool to pool. So every time you're interviewing a VA, make sure you're looking for, the people that you interview are actually looking at the application, answering the questions correctly. That's the first filter. Making sure if you're asking for a recording that they're actually submitting it. That's one filter. Create filters between that process to kind of like weed out the BS, or weed out the people that don't even really, put the effort towards it. You're still going to get a lot of stragglers that sneak in there, that you're probably going to have to, do a little bit of interviewing and take a little bit of time when they come into your business to kind of work and deal with dating period with them. But that's just the nature of the game. I mean, we've interviewed, myself personally, I've probably interviewed hundreds of VAs at this point already. And it's a numbers game, right? You find a few gems diamonds in the rough here and there. And then you really got to keep them motivated, keep the job simplified for them so it's easy for them to pick up, incentivize them. But at least for the actual process, when you're looking for them, make it easy for yourself. Give yourself like filters or, weed out points that you don't budge on. If somebody doesn't answer the application, no matter how good they look, they're weeded out. That way you don't have to deal with as much fluff on the interview side. There's a lot of time that goes into that. You don't have to make your interviews an hour long. You don't have to, invest all this time trying to figure out like, oh, this person is the great, the best person ever. Let me ask them their whole life story. Do quick, direct questions, focusing specifically on things that they're going to be focusing on in their role, to see if they understand it, to see if they've done it before. If they haven't, look for key, how would I say this? Key signals that kind of show you that they're motivated to do it. Maybe somebody may not know how to pull a list or make phone calls that well, but they say, I don't know how to do it, but I think that sounds really interesting, and I really want to learn how you do this. And they start asking you questions. That's a good sign. So pay attention to small stuff like that. I can go on and on for days about this, but just some quick things to take note of, because there's a lot of fluff out there.
Well, some great tips, bro. No, man, that's some serious good tips for sure, guys. And the thing is, like, you gotta also talk about, like, these are people too, right? So you gotta involve their goals, what they're looking to do as well, and make sure they realize, like, hey, we're not thinking of you like a robot. Like, you're a person. You got feelings, you got goals, and so it's important that we touch on those things too with them. Make sure they understand that, hey, we're trying to help you hit those things too. That's what all this teamwork stuff is about. So that's definitely something we highlight for them and go through affirmations with them too. Shoot, Zinni, our admin VA, guys, we're sending her a laptop. So I'm super hyped about that. It's on the way. So lit. She's about to be hyped when she gets that in the mail out in Nigeria. So let's go. Man, very, very key topics, guys. Also, just wanted to tell you guys about the deals we're working on. So we've been talking about this 138 unit in Alabama. So right now we're getting in contact. Yo, actually, I do need that list skip trace, brother. I'm going to send the Alabama list. It's in the Google Drive under 138 units, Alabama. If you could skip trace, it's like the second sheet, all the ones that aren't owned by the condo association, just so we can reach out to those. There's duplicates in there. Like, there's owners that own multiple properties. So you might have to, like, Tweak that. Because the lady, she's gonna like the person we have contact with is gonna reach out to everyone, but she's like 92, and so no disrespect at all, but we're just trying to help her out and not wait on it, but get ahead of it and reach out to them, help her out for her. So that'll be good. She'll be cool with that, and basically lock in with all of them. Like, hey, do you have liens? Do you owe taxes? Like, what's going on? Because this is a huge condo unit. It's not just like an apartment building where one person owns it. Like all these people own the unit. We have to get approval from them, and it's like trying to be shut down by the city because the power's on and there's basically like a bunch of squatters in there and like people who basically shouldn't be there. So we got to figure this out. Literally, there's only one person that actually owns a unit that lives there. The rest of the people are like renters who should now probably have left because the water's off at the property and people who are squatting. So not the safest place to be, not the best place to be. Obviously needs a lot of work. So man, I'm excited about that. Also got RV park that came in as a lead, I think, today. So we're following up with the seller to get some details that we need to see if it's a good deal. You know what I'm saying? And we'll work with John Lim on that, like I said earlier. And yeah, guys, this system, man, has some automations for Dispo so that things are like hitting on automatically. That's super important in your business, is having automations so that these things like trigger automatically without you touching them. And so those are some things that we're putting in place. Yeah, man, rocking and rolling. Anything else, bro? I'm like fighting through like these allergies. I don't have any more allergy medicine on me. So I'm like fighting through these allergies right now. You have anything else?
You just call me Olu? It sounded like you called me Olu. No, that's very crucial. Actually, we're looking for we're in the hunt for some VAs as well. So we're going to be bringing on some people on the Dispo side to kind of help with the buyer outreach and reproducing that funnel for new buyers, people who are thirsty for deals, looking for orders to fill, that type of thing. The tracking part of that he was just touching on is going to be very important. Very important. Making sure that whatever we are bringing in, we're efficiently attacking it in a timely manner, and then tracking it from its entire life cycle, right? So that's very important for anything in your business, just to be able to have an understanding at every point of a deal, what's going on. Is it, whether it's good or bad, you need to have that visibility. So very important on that regard. Yeah, man, there's so much stuff going on. It's almost like these things just pop up out of nowhere. But that's part of the business, and that's the glory of it. No day is the same. Every day has something different that you got to work on, something different that you got to try and tackle. So, yeah, we have deals right now cooking all over nationwide: Alabama, Chicago, India, Ohio, DMV area, Florida. So, if you ever have any opportunities that you may need help on, whether it's on the acquisition side or even on the Dispo side, let us know how we can provide some value to you guys. You guys just aren't looking at our pretty faces just to, I mean, maybe you come here just to see me every day. I don't know. Who cares? I would. I mean, who wouldn't? I'll be. But yeah. So tap in with us for sure to see how we can help each other out, provide some value, squat up, all the above, because there's always something to learn from somebody. So yeah, you guys are going to see a lot of the results from the stuff that we're talking about now start coming along in these next couple of days. So Yeah, man, exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. To
Keep tapping in with us, y'all. I also wanted to announce that I'm gonna have a podcast coming soon called Real Estate in Box. So just stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lituation. Just talking about building wealth in real estate and unboxing all of that stuff. So that's going to be lit. Gonna basically focus on bringing guests on and just uplifting them, putting them in the light, showing what they're doing, highlighting them, how people can help them and work with them. And yeah, keep tapping in with us, y'all. All right, y'all.
It keeps on sounding like you're saying Olu at the end of what you're saying.
I say, all right, y'all.
Oh, okay. There's like, you just keep on tapping with us, Olu. I was like, you're Olu. Tap in.
Oh, when I say y'all on here, it sounds like I'm saying.
It sounds like you're saying Olu.
Y'all. That's interesting.
That's funny. That's funny as hell. But yeah, guys, tap in with the gang, man. Tap in with the gang. Let's get some deals together. Let's get some stuff popping. Let us know how we can help out.
100%, y'all. All right, y'all have a blessed Monday. We'll be back again soon. And don't worry, we're going to start getting started in the middle of the day soon. It's just, man, it is difficult to like talk through this, keep my voice good for calls in the middle of the day with like these allergies, yo. No excuses. That's why we still here every day, still showing up. But going 4 hours like this is it's a difficult task. We'll be back, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. My mic was just like, all right, I'm out. It's like that. All right, have a blessed.